What's up guys, MMA Game here, bringing you another video. This video, I am showing off my first 10 fights that I got in the brand new live event competition event mode. It is the competitive game mode, and you can check it out by going into the where they show all the fight cards, and then it'll have a place for you to make your picks for the fights. As I just get that knockdown right there, getting my first win right here. So what you want to do is go in there. You can make your fighter picks, but if you go down, there's a thing that says the live event competition, and that is where you want to go. And from there, you get to pick your fighter if you've never done this mode before. But check this out. I try to touch gloves. Boom. I get kicked in the head. So we're going to... this is a pretty interesting fight right here. This is the second fight. But anyway, then once you pick the live event competition, you can either choose Jessica Andrade or Rose Namajunas. And they all have equalized stats, and it's just you get to pick your perks, so you have a little bit of choice, but ultimately it's all balanced and competitive. And when you compare these two particular fighters with the height difference and the reach, I think Rose just all around just is better when they have the equalized stats. So that's what most people were picking, was Rose. But right there, I knocked my opponent down.
Fuck Rose!
And you know what? That was enough for him. He was done.
Fuck Rose!
He was done. So that was a second win right there. And if you notice, I tried to touch his glove, and he didn't even touch gloves. He fake glove touched me, and then he rage quit. So that's that. On to the next. It's another Rose. There not that many people were actually picking Jessica in this mode because she is just too short to compete, I think. But Rose has some really good striking, and what happened with the audio in this first half of the video, or the first fight, actually the majority of the fights, is that I was actually wearing headphones, so the audio didn't come through on these fights. But these fights are pretty fast and action-packed, and I will say that let me know in the comments if you guys played this mode, what you think, if there's a difference with the connection. It feels like the connection, the servers for this mode are somehow better in some sort of way. They have, they're like less laggy, way less laggy, it seems like. So maybe they're dedicated servers or something like that. So I'd really like to actually figure that out. So if any of you guys know, I'm sure that somebody knows like why, or even if this is the case. And I'm pretty much comparing it to the ranked championship servers. So I'm not sure how the Ultimate Team servers are. I'm not sure how any of the player matches work, but this mode seems to be like a better connection, like a more solid connection, it seems like. So I feel with like the striking and the combos, I was just able to just flow like crazy. Like everything was very responsive, and a lot of times in ranked, you sort of have to play differently because you can't just...
Another knockdown!
As I just get the knockdown right there, boom, knockout, up against the fence. You can't go too crazy with your combos on ranked sometimes, because if there's the connection lag, then it's gonna throw the timing off, and everything won't be hitting and popping just right. But right here, we do run into a Jessica Andrade right here, and you can see the height difference. We go straight into round number 2. Wasn't able to finish her in round number 1. So we start pressuring with that jab. Check out that jab of Rose into the hooks. And then we just drop her right there. Accumulative damage. We did a bunch of damage in round 1, but we just weren't able to get the finish. And then round 2, we just go full aggression. And there we go. That is the 5th win. So we are halfway through. And if you didn't know, if you do get 10 wins, then you get a gold, these trophies or medals. And shout out to my opponent right here. It is B. Walsh. This was actually my probably the most competitive fight for sure. He had me in trouble. We were going back and forth. So this is a very, very good fight. This is a really good fight. And I probably would have put the full thing, except it just didn't get the audio. So we just are going to look at the highlights pretty much. So round 1, I think he actually won round 1. But we are in the blue gloves right here. He starts going for the leg. heavy. So he's getting the rocks on the leg. So I get a little bit more frantic.
Oh! Another knockdown! That is it! It's over!
Unbelievable! For some crazier techniques to put some of these other guys out. So that was the 6th win. Now we are going on to the 7th fight right here. Again, I am in the red gloves this time, so it just keeps going back and forth. You got to kind of look at the corner of the screen to know which Rose is which. This is pretty much like, you know, mirror match. This is like pure competitive. This is as close as true competitive that you can pretty much get in this game, in this mode right now. So if you guys want to see what this game would feel like at a true competitive level, go ahead and try this mode out right now. You're going to be pretty much playing Rose versus Rose, and it's just skill versus skill, and that's all there is to it. The ground game is phenomenally better, but right there I get dropped with a head kick, so I have to try to survive. But, you know, I don't even really do too much grappling in these fights because it really just didn't go there too much. But right here, I managed to get to the, in that whole grappling exchange, I flipped it over and I got to the top and landed some big bombs from postured up guard, as you could see. And right there, we drop her, let her back up, exchange leg kicks right there. But my stamina gets low in this fight. This might be the lowest my stamina has got in any of the fights. But boom! Get in those sway, side sway uppercuts.
Look at this left hand. Look at this left hand. Bam!
Wow. So that was a pretty close one. That might have been actually the closest one. I'm not sure. But we do get that nice side sway knockout counter. And right here, we actually do get the sound back. I think I might have realized it, or I unplugged the headphones. So right here, we got another matchup. I'm in the blue gloves. And we are getting very aggressive. But he knocks the block down. But we knock him down right there. Boom. Going for the body. Her body kicks are very good as well. You can chain those together with the straight. But right there, that's that straight uppercut. Then we start chopping the leg, sidestepping that knee. This is on the classic. Look at that. I even got a straight on the way down after I kicked her legs out. That was insane. Oh, and then we rocked her. So it was just a cumulative damage. Oh. And that was a nice 1-2. Lights out for Rose. Blue glove gets the victory right there. One more look. Boom. Boom. And that is our 8th win. So we are 2 more wins away from our gold medal. So that's what you want to try to do. You want to try to get 10 wins to get that gold token, and that gives you a really good pack and ultimate team. And I'm actually going to be doing a video or stream in the future. I think I'm actually going to stream it, but it'll be scheduled out because I have all these packs that I've got from the live event competition mode, and I have not opened any of them. So I'm going to do a big stream where pretty much I open up all the packs. So stay tuned to that. It will be an ultimate team stream, pack opening stream. Boom, right there. Check that uppercut out. That is a straight binker right on the nose, and she actually ducked into that. So we are 1 more win away, and we run into a Jessica Andrade for the 10th fight. And let me know if you want to see what happens next in this series. You want to see my whole run to see how many wins I can get, or if you want to see me stream it, let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to head kick that like button if you guys enjoyed this video. 10 wins in live event competition using Rose. I don't remember all the perks I picked. Boom, but right there we get the drop. Already you see the range and just the movement, and already my opponent is gassed and slow, and we get another uppercut knockout. That is 10 wins in the live event competition mode, guys. I really love this mode. This is my favorite mode, and right now you can experience the game in full, true, competitive gaming UFC 3, pretty much as close as you can get. No stats, everything's equal. Let me know what you think of it down below in the comments. Also, check out my last video using Jose Aldo and Anderson Silva. I'll leave a link to that down below in the description. Hope you guys enjoy the fights. There's some big names up on this card. Cannot wait. Till next time, this has been MMA Game. Peace.